Welcome back, everybody. Woo! Can you hear the sizzling that's taking place? If only you could smell this. If only we had smell-o-vision for you guys. We are at Chef Raphael's studio. We're in his kitchen, and we're cooking up a meal that you can easily make for Christmas or for whatever event that you've got this season, given that Christmas is 2 days away. I don't know if you celebrate other things around this season, but this recipe is should be in your to-do list or to make list, to cook list. So what are we making again? We're making crushed potatoes, Kienyeji chicken, and some green beans.
Green beans, yes.
Okay.
The green beans will be the accompaniment.
Okay.
But now we want to do the onion. I started cutting and then I realized there is something that I always tell people. You need to think about what look do you want your chicken to have.
Okay.
Now, you can either go the thin slice of onions, or you can go the chunky onion.
Okay. So for the chunky onion, you've cut it this way?
Yeah, just basically, I'm actually going for this.
You're going for which
cubes,
one?
Cubes of onions.
Yeah.
And then what this means is that every other vegetable that I'm going to add into this will also be cubed. Okay,
so you have to be consistent.
Yes, you have to think of what's the final look you want when you're, with the final dish. I always compare it to when you're dressing up. You have to think. What is going with what. You don't just wake up and put in up.
Yeah, right? You're deliberate about what you.
Yes. So even when it comes to cooking, you have to be deliberate. Okay. Now, when I cut the onions in dice, when I dice the onions like this, and then add them, you see the chicken is already nice and brown.
Brown. Ooh, yes.
Now, what I usually say about onions, the more the better.
Yeah. Onion just adds a nice flavor.
Adds nice flavor. Garlic is optional. Okay. Garlic adds flavor, yes. But if you don't have garlic or you don't like garlic, at least you need to have onion. Yeah. That's my take. Ginger as well. Okay. I would say it's also optional. Like that. You see? It's dicing. Right. That means the rest of the vegetables that I'm going to add into this, I will also dice them in the same shape so that the chicken will also. The edge. The edge. The reason why I cut it is because it doesn't cook. Right. So that's done. Okay. Let me switch to the center heat.
Okay. So I'll get out of your way. There we go.
Yeah. So what we want to do right now is start browning the onion. Okay. So the chicken is already browned. You don't want it to over brown because it will be dry. Yeah. Mind you, we're gonna make this into a stew. Okay. And also the chicken is already cooked, so there's two ways you can do it. Yeah. If you feel it's too cooked, I mean it's gonna fall apart. Yeah.
Oh, so it's too soft?
Yeah, especially broiler, that's the one that usually falls apart.
Oh, yeah.
So you can either brown the chicken, put it aside. Okay. And then start browning
your veggies.
The veggies. Yeah. But this is gonna be a stew. Yeah. So make sure the onions all go to the bottom. Okay. You see the colors? Yeah. This now looks.
Oh yeah.
This looks delicious.
It smells delicious too.
For me, especially with kids, usually, and actually some people don't like when the skin doesn't look. The skin looks
white.
White.
I'm that person too. I don't like it when it looks white.
How you now this looks.
That looks more palatable.
Yes.
It looks delicious.
So onion is cooking. Now I'm going to add the other colors. Okay. But while this is cooking, what I'll do, you see now this is a good example. We have colored peppers. Yeah. Now when you add this plus the yellow one, that's a little bit too much for. So you also need to either, if you have a big one, then you do half of it. Yeah. Or like now I have a small one. Okay. Now you see. And the cumulative should be the cumulative number of vegetables that you're adding,
yeah,
they should not overpower, they should balance.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So not more veggies than chicken.
Well, because I'm going to have other veggies on the side.
Yeah.
And this is a chicken dish.
Yeah. You don't want the chicken to be overpowered.
Yes. Yeah. That's basically
okay.
a trick or a rule. So the quantities is also hard to tell because I tell you one pepper, this is one.
Yeah, but this is also one pepper.
Yes, yes. So it's about eyeballing. That's where eyeballing comes in. And then what I'm doing is I want to cut them into cubes. Similar to what I did with the onions.
Okay.
But I'm not going to add them right now. I'm going to add them a little bit later.
Okay.
See?
Yep.
Now, when it comes in a restaurant, in a hotel, sometimes there's a lot of waste. Not waste, basically, how we usually cut them is like this.
Yeah.
Try to make them perfect squares.
Yeah.
But when you're at home, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Actually, because just try and make sure that you're cutting them equally.
Yeah.
Same dimensions.
Right, and sticking to the cube.
Yes.
Theme.
So that's red.
Okay, so you do red, green, and yellow.
I'll actually do red and yellow.
Okay.
I'll skip the green.
Yeah. Because
I'll get green. I'll add some dania.
Okay.
See?
Oh, so you're even thinking about color and presentation.
Yes, the presentation. So maybe this. No, that should be about enough. Should be equally quantity.
Okay. So you've been running the Chef Raphael brand, or building it deliberately for the last 7 years, you said.
Yes.
And what are some of the shifts that you've noticed? You said you started on Facebook.
Yes.
Back then, there wasn't any Instagram, huh?
Back then, there was no Instagram.
Yeah.
Back then,
YouTube had it really taken shape here?
Not
it hadn't taken shape.
Not in Kenya, and it wasn't big, like now what it is. Even Facebook pages were not.
Facebook pages were not.
Yeah, Facebook pages were not many like they are now. So it was easy also to reach more people.
Okay.
Back then, right now, if you are starting out on,
it's harder.
It's harder. They change the algorithms.
Yeah,
things are changing.
Yeah.
So, but now, it's the trick when social media basically is content,
Okay.
Do it consistent, but know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And keep providing that consistent messaging. That's the trick when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. I've been teaching people. It was clear what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to teach people how to cook.
And what platform do you now focus on?
Right now, I'm focused more on YouTube because I want to grow my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's when I compare my numbers on Facebook. On Facebook is 590,000 followers.
Wow.
YouTube is around about 60,000 right now.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
But I know it can be more.
Yeah.
But it's now trying to make them, and also video is what now I'm focused on.
Okay.
But I'm also, I started on Facebook using pictures.
Yeah.
Step by step, literally.
Wow.
Yes, literally showing you how, and that's why Facebook was popular for me.
Okay.
That step by step format.
Right.
Yes.
Listen, we're trying to get him, Chef Raphael, to 100,000 followers. I have to say it to you guys, 100,000. So if you haven't subscribed to him, make sure you subscribe. What is your handle on YouTube?
Chef Raphael.
Chef Raphael. Let's get you the 100,000 plaque. That would be so nice. Okay. So how long has? Oh gosh, that already looks so good. It smells so good.
Yeah. So now I'll add the.
And you lowered the heat at some point.
At some point, yes. But now I'll also crank it up, so that it also now starts cooking.
Yeah.
But while this is happening, I'll also add. I'll cut some. This I'll add a little bit later, but I'll also add some tomatoes.
Okay.
I'll get 3 tomatoes, to get
three tomatoes?
Three tomatoes.
Three
tomatoes. Tomato is, I don't want much of it.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because it's sometimes gets a little bit acidic.
Okay.
But I want it just for color.
Okay.
I want it to change the color, so I'll add a little bit of tomatoes.
All right. And you've got them right there. Yeah. So 3.
Again, it's also balancing, knowing, do you want to try and cut?
Okay.
Yeah.
If you trust me to cut, I will be happy to. So the cubed. Oh yeah, it's cubed. Yes.
Yes. It's
happy
cubed,
to.
small cubed.
Oh, so these are smaller than the others, slightly
yes,
smaller.
This because I'll cook them down until they're fully cooked.
Okay, I can.
Yes. And when you cut them smaller, they cook faster.
Ah, okay. Yes. Yep, I can be your sous chef. Okay. Yeah, so what are some of the trends that you've witnessed in the food industry over the last, couple of years in the country, specifically in Kenya?
Well, eating out has grown.
Yeah.
Eating out, more restaurants are coming in.
Yeah.
Which I love, which means that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because at some point I want to have my restaurants.
Oh.
That means more and more people are into eating out.
Yeah.
So that means when I have my restaurant, I'm telling them, come to my restaurant. They already see.
Yes, the culture has already
the culture has already picked up.
Okay, but before we add in the tomatoes,
yes,
we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back, and then we'll cook the rest of the dishes, and we'll get to taste the creation. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a moment.